Hammer bank account auntie. Get money off my name. What's up? Hello. Hiya. What's up? We have my game to watch soon, which we'll do. We'll start off with playing some games. We're gonna play some Patriot today. I'm gonna try and find the ultimate list. I was playing a little bit of Patriot before my trip to Germany and quite liked it, but there's definitely more to explore. I know Jeff was playing a list of Valkyrie, which is quite interesting. He was using Bast, which I did want to explore Bast a bit more, because I did think Bast had a lot of potential. Just didn't explore enough with it. Bast was in the original list that I built, but I did end up getting rid of it. But again, I really didn't play much with it. We played maybe like 6 games or so. I'm not sure when we're expecting to get the balance patch, if it's going to be... Game sound? Hello? Damn, that's so good. Damn. Oh, damn, that's insane. Hot damn. Tempted. Hello everyone, how are you? If you're watching on YouTube, give the stream a like, that'll be much appreciated. We need to do a bit of tidying up of decks. We won't do that straight away though. This can basically get deleted. I'm never playing this deck again, hopefully. Says he won't do it again, does it? No, anyway. Okay, this is the Patriot deck I was playing last time, which seemed really good, to be honest, but I'm open to the idea of tweaking it. Especially when they go to the tournament, your expressions have me dying. Thanks, mate. We're gonna watch some of it back in a moment, actually. All right. Yeah, we're gonna play Patriot. Good idea. Big brain. That was the title. Let's put Patriot in that. Okay. Definitely the build of this deck that I like is the Mysterio, the Debris, the Squirrel Girl. I think Wasp is just always making the cut too. I also just am a big fan of Onslaught. Blue Marvel too. I'm fairly sure these should always be in the deck. Welcome everyone. Today's stream is sponsored by Skillshare. On Twitch at least. So, the last 4 slots, there's an argument to go like Bast, the Hood. What can you substitute for Patriot? Hey Salamander. So, my previous build I had Kang in here, I had Abomination. I think what else. Is Patch Not's going to say? I have no idea. I was going to ask you guys if you knew when the patch was coming out and when the patch notes would be out. So I had Misty, Shocker, Abomination, Onslaught, which is pretty reasonable. Brood I don't like. Squirrel Girl, Mysterio, and Debris are all putting like points onto different locations, right? Debris is like not as good as the other two, but being able to clog the opponent is pretty relevant. Nope, we don't play Ultron. I don't like Ultron or Doom. They're both really bad in Patriot. I also like. I actually do agree that Storm is quite good. Storm was a card that I was playing in my previous list for a while, but the reason I don't actually like Doom and Ultron is you can just fill the board more efficiently with like cheap cards, which then leaves your turn 6 open to play like Patriot Mystique on 6, which often happens, playing Onslaught on 6. So I actually think Ultron and Doom are just, well, I can tell you for free, they're not going to be in the deck, that's for sure. Magic could be an argument because it gives you an extra card draw, but I think Kang does that better. I personally think Kang should be in this deck. Always Bast, maybe. I can see Bast definitely being correct. I mean, I wanted Bast before. It has a bit of anti-synergy of Onslaught. I did want Bast before because then you can play the Hood as well. You go Bast, Hood. So you go Bast, Hood. I still think you could play Onslaught. You could play Iron Man, right? And I know Jeff was playing Valkyrie, which is a pretty interesting shout as well. I really like Onslaught in this deck, yeah. Yeah, I think Valkyrie makes a lot of sense. It's just an inclusion. We don't want Sunspot. Crystal sucks. She's one of the worst cards in the game. She's bad with Zabu. She's bad with Mr. Negative. Yeah, one cost cards can get Killmonger. It's true. Shocker's pretty good, yeah. Tend to agree. I also have to say, like, I really was enjoying Abomination. The question is, how like worth it is Bast? My gut feeling is like Kang is just really good in this deck. I'm a pretty big believer in Kang. Before I was playing Abomination, but maybe we're playing Valkyrie instead. Now, I think we could possibly play both. Like, Bast, I'm not really seeing getting too much. I mean, Bast is solid, but I want to play Onslaught, I think. Big anti-synergy there. I'm going to put the Abomination back in. I was really enjoying Abomination. It was performing very well for me. And then Shocker or Misty Knight? Probably Shocker, right? Ah, probably Misty Knight. This looks okay to me. So basically the difference between the previous build is I've got Valkyrie in instead of Shocker. So this is like... There's a few different ways we can build it. So we'll build some different versions. What we should do is we should just put the cards in which are going to be in the deck every single time regardless of what the other cards are. So let's do that first. Let's put all the cards in which are always going to be in the deck regardless of the other cards. Which I think, in my humble opinion, are these. And probably Blue Marvel as well. I think these are the cards that are always in the deck no matter what, right? No, Beast and Hood. I mean Bast. Yeah, Bast and Hood are definitely, like, they're two of the options that we definitely could play. Yeah, Squirrels ought to include in Patriot for me. I'm not a believer in playing Doom. I'm not a believer in playing Ultron. Am I on EU servers? No, I'm on USA West because I was on the beta. So these cards are always in the deck, in my opinion. The other card which I'm pretty confident I want to play is Kang. I'm just a big believer in Kang in general, and I think this is just a very, very good deck for him. But he's never the card you put in the deck at this stage. He's always like the last card you put in the deck. Blue Marvel, I want to say. I want to check out Jeff's list again, because Jeff's list is what caught my eye. I was playing a little bit of Patriot before I went away, and I was pretty impressed with it. So yeah, he was still playing the Blue Marvel. He was playing all the cards that I've got in as auto-include. He has no Misty Knight, interestingly. He is also playing Blue Marvel. So I was wondering if... I think Blue Marvel I can put in as an auto-include. I was thinking he didn't have it, actually. But yeah, I would always play Blue Marvel. He's not playing Onslaught, but of course he's playing Bast. There's some anti-synergy there. I can get behind the Valkyrie. Iron Man I'm not so sure on. Why do you snap after KM? Is it open deck list? What game? What are you talking about here? Sorry. Against Jeff? I think I'm pretty sold on the Valkyrie idea. Against Jeff? Yeah, so it was open deck list. My matchup into Jeff was really bad. Like, I scrimmed this matchup against Bane for 2.5 hours and I lost every single time. Like, I was super unfavored. It's like really, really unfavored. It was winnable though. I had some lines, but I went in with the mentality where I needed a big high stakes win. And when I snapped on turn 4, I hadn't seen his Dark Hawk yet into cloning vats. So there's a chance he missed. There's a chance he missed Dark Hawk. Even if he hit Dark Hawk though, it was still winning. So I just saw that I was in a position to win. So maybe I snapped on 5 actually. I think I snapped on 5 right before I saw his Dark Hawk into cloning vats. So but even then, like, I still, if I just place my demon mid, I win, right? It came down to a 50-50. So it was a very, very, very good snap. I played that game super well. I think it was actually the best I played the whole tournament, that game. It's like obviously not obvious to an untrained eye that doesn't know the matchup, but yeah, like I said, I scrimmed this matchup for like 2.5, 3 hours, and I literally lost every single time. So I got it down to a 50-50. I saw the line. Basically, the reason I snapped at the moment I did was because Jeff had initiative going into turn 5, which is really big for me. Like, he shouldn't really have been putting me in a position like that. And also, it's possible that maybe my scrim partner was playing the deck better in the matchup than Jeff did, which maybe meant that I overestimated how hard the matchup was. Because he gave me initiative on turn 5, which gave me a big Killmonger, which then also I was hoping would give me enough space. Basically, my main line to win was Killmonger on 5, Arrow on 6. The main issue, and the thing I wasn't happy with my play, was it took me too long on turn 6 to realize that Arrow just wasn't the play, right? I had the whole of turn 5 as well because of Daredevil. But then I was just wasting too much time on turn 6 thinking about my Arrow play. Then I realized it wasn't. I went for the Spider-Woman, which was like the only line. And then maybe I could have positioned my demon mid if I gave myself more time to think about its positioning, but I was roping out and just placed it left. If I went demon mid, I won, right? It was literally a 50-50. That's what it came down to. I don't think I love the sound of the Iron Man. I'm also not sure I want to play the Bast. I mean, we can try it. I feel like Onslaught is really good, though. Maybe you can play Onslaught and Bast together. Why do you guys like Cosmo, though? What, because of Enchantress? Like, I don't think we give a fuck. No one plays Enchantress. No, it was a really cool game. I mean, I think mine and Jeff's... Bast makes you feel like you need to run Hood. Yeah, I mean, we could still run the Hood, but also, like, the Hood is taking up a lot of space. Do we really care that much about the Hood? I'm kind of not convinced Bast is the way to go. Iron Man and Bast don't feel correct, in your opinion? Interesting. Yeah, I mean, in my few games, I also didn't think they did. 4th time asking. Sorry, Nero. Goose could be fine. Goose I don't tend to like so much at the moment because of, like, She-Hulk, for example, is a big problem for Goose. Goose is also limiting some of our plays. I do really like Goose and Storm as concepts in Patriot, but I would actually go for Storm probably over Goose. Yeah, we hit Infinite really quickly with Nimrod. I think, no, Bast is very good. There's no doubt. I mean, Bast is +2 here, +2. On Mysterio, it's +5. +3, +2. Like, Bast is just very good. It's very hard to argue with Bast. I don't want to play Doctor Doom. I think Doctor Doom and Ultron are big baits in Patriot decks. You just fill the board with things like Squirrel Girl, Mysterio, Patriot. Sorry, Debris. Yeah, we're not playing Brood. Because again, Squirrel Girl, Mysterio, Debris, right? It's like a big anti-synergy there. All these cards I'm happy with. I want to play Kang. I'm a huge believer in Kang in this deck. Not everyone is. That also means if we play Bast, like, we would go Bast, Hood, and a card. I want Onslaught. I think Onslaught's cracked. We're not playing Chavez in this one because actually Chavez is not doing much for us. We don't really care about getting cards in order, and it does just lower the odds of Patriot Mystique overall. It's also bad with Kang in that sense because Kang's here is just like a card draw tool. We're not playing Ultron or Doom. This is enough top end. It's going to be like Shocker, Misty Knight probably. So yeah, in the previous build I had Abomination, Misty Knight, Shocker. Here we have Valkyrie maybe instead of Abomination. I think we could still play the Abomination though. And then the question is Misty Knight or Shocker, and I think Shocker should be fine. Just because it's out of Killmonger range. Misty Knight is a lot better though than Shocker, to be honest. It just gets Killmongered, but Killmonger's a problem for us in general, right? I think let's take the Misty Knight because I'm playing so many 5s. It means I can play her plus a 1-drop. Oh damn, I have some... The other Misty Knight is a... This one was from a Battle Pass, right? I guess we'll rock it still. Okay. This is what I'm leaning towards. Too many ones? Nah, no way. We only have 2. This is fine. Alright, so compared to the list I played previously, I've cut Shocker for Valkyrie. We're going to roll with this. We will try a Bast version as well, but my feeling is I want to play Abomination on Onslaught. I think Bast is not the motive. Shang in Patriot is gas. I can see it. We have Valkyrie. She is our Shang, right? Will I still run? I mean, maybe. I'm just trying to build like. It's hard to say if I would play them. This is super bad for us. I guess I have to play the Wasp. I was gonna say I can basically concede because I can't play anything until 4, but. Yeah, we'll see how Abomination performs. Valkyrie is Series 4, yeah. Oh, this is very good for us. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for ordering as well. Beautiful. I think we'll snap. I think we'll snap. If you don't have Kang, I think Shocker would be the obvious card here. Kang is definitely not necessary. I just like the card a lot. I think it's very underrated. In a deck like this, I'm often filling the board anyway, I think. Wow, they don't concede. So if we top that Kang here, it just gives us a chance of hitting the Patriot, right? Bro, if this guy got a dino off Triskelen, SOP. Oh, the Kang! Hello! Sorry, Lucrative Fox. You said good morning, you get no love back. Good morning. How are you? I went for a nice little walk this morning. Today, guys, we're sponsored by Skillshare, which is pretty cool. But yeah, Kang here is so good because we might not be winning, right? They don't know what I've got hidden here. It's garbage. They don't know that, though. But Kang, playing the Kang, meaning that I might just get the random tie, you know? But also there's a 25% chance it gives me Patriot, which probably means I win the game. I'm great. Yeah, I've been doing really good, thank you. I went to Germany like last week. That was a lot of fun. Okay, so we're getting Shang-Chi'd mid. Does that screw my Kang? No way. Oh my god. Guys, does that actually screw my Kang? Does that actually screw my Kang? Does it just never reveal? It does still reveal, but does it even matter? Because the turn ended already. Oh my god. Because this is now after the turn has ended, it revealed. It's like a dark dimension. Oh my god. Well, that's a YouTube short right there. Okay. So we could play the Misty Knight. We could probably hold on to it, though. Oh my god, Binks, what's up? Hello, Binks. How are you, mate? Guys, if you're living under a rock and don't know Binks here, one of my favorite Marvel Snap creators. Always doing really awesome things. Make sure you give him a follow. And we got the gifted sub for Binks as well. Thank you so much. That's awesome. I live under a rock. Oh my god, me too. So we're going to hold on to Patriot. For the moment. Vibing on some late night snap. Good man. Early morning snap for me. Okay, so unfortunately they get the sacred time. Oh, voice crack. The sacred timeline, so we don't get the second Patriot. Mid looks super winnable though. Is it actually? Maybe not. Maybe that is just not true. Somewhat feel like we just need to go for the Patriot now. I think if we delay... Yeah, and the Mysterio just looks bad here anyway, right? Like, we can still win mid. I like your thought process behind Patriot. I think it's so much more flexible than people think. Yeah, I've always found Patriot like a really weird deck to build, right? Which kind of made me wonder, like, maybe we're just building Patriot wrong. So I think like this approach without Doom and Ultron makes a lot of sense. I do also like. I think this is probably a concede, but I'm at Infinite. I kind of just don't care. What was the reason of? Yeah, I think Bast is definitely like. I still want to check this Bast out as well. The reason I've not got it at the moment is because I have Onslaught in here, and I also like really like Abomination in this deck. But I'm not convinced that we're gonna experiment with Bast as well later on. There's so many stats. That's a bad roll. Give me the Kang. Kang is the win con. So Abomination is 8 points plus 2, plus 3 in fact. So it's 11, which is getting me ahead there. And the Squirrel Girl here is 5. Sorry, it's 6, 7, 9. It can be like 80 Shen. Basically, if you get a card, it doesn't reset the pity timer. It's a bit weird. So yeah, Jeff has got like no Abomination, no Onslaught. He's playing Bast. He's playing the Hood. He also isn't playing Kang. I really do like Kang though. I would wager this isn't going to be like the final list. I just have a feeling. That will probably tweak it quite a bit. Each 40 reserve bucket you pull. Yeah, exactly. So like, you've got like little pockets of them almost, right? Or like a bucket of them. I mean, this is pretty good for us. Snap it. Abomination. Yeah, it could be Iron Man. I feel like Abomination's got to be a bit better than Iron Man though. We'll see. Obviously with Bast, Iron Man is already a 6 body. Oof. Well, actually, this is good with Valkyrie. We just need to draw the Valkyrie now and we're laughing. And we clock them to the left. They do have the Space Stone though. No turn 4 is a heartbreaker. So it's like, this is where Kang is actually really bad for me. Right, if I had something I could play, Kang is now costing me a whole turn. But maybe that we could just look at the rest of the deck and say that the rest of the deck is too high. Maybe we could just say we got a bit unlucky. Okay. We're just losing, I think. To be honest. The Nexus has just screwed us. Hey Zane, what's up? We're gonna run. I could have played Kang, but I'd already locked my play in. Who do you recommend instead of Kang? Shocker maybe? We're gonna try a version with Bast soon as well. I mean, we could try Bast now, honestly. Let's try a Bast version now. So, again, classic Speci deck building of... The way I like to build decks is just put in like my favorite cards first. That I'm always including. So, all of these guys, I think, are shoo-ins. Mysterio, Debris, Blue Marvel. The Valk so far I've not been impressed by at all. The fact that she doesn't deal with dinos is not ideal. Playing the previous version of this deck of yours? Nice. Yeah, I mean, that one might be better still. I'm just wanting to experiment. Let's try Bast with the Hood. We can try the Iron Man instead of Abomination then. And then the final decision is, do I put Kang in or do I put Onslaught in still? Obviously, Onslaught, big anti-synergy with Bast. But shouldn't be relevant that often. probably is too relevant, actually. So, for me, Kang is too good not to play. But then we're not playing Shocker or Misty Knight, but... We'll see. It's possible now with, like, the Bast, for example, that we need something else that's not Kang. You could also argue Kang has some anti-synergy with Bast. Yeah, 3-power Kang. OP! Could you things like Lizard Enchantress or Sauron Red Skull? Not today, mate. Soz. Okay, I mean, this is already a very good start for the Bast.
Oh, snap.
Let's just chill for this turn. Red Skull might get shafted by nerfs. I hope it's Shuri, to be honest. I think the main reason I think they'll go for Bast... Sorry, for Red Skull nerf over Shuri is because they haven't nerfed Shuri really, and like Nimrod is maybe too bad without Shuri. You could nerf Shuri and buff Nimrod. I think let's not even bother competing. Let's do this. Kang also does have some anti-synergy with Valkyrie.
I am Iron Man.
So Sarah would suggest that they do have a Killmonger, which is quite scary. I'm just going to play the Wasp over here. A little bit controversial. This Debris Clog is really nice for us. Oh, rip. That's really bad for us. Scarlet Witch as well is a good play from them. This all went a little bit pear-shaped. This Polaris popped off. I think we can be quite confident that we're going to lose her. Ooh. It's not many points, but it's enough. We missed the Blue Marvel, we missed the Patriot. It's unsurprising we lose this game. Do you think Bast with Mysterio is decent in a Cerebro 3? Probably not. It's going to be too risky, I would wager. Because you can't play the Mysterio unless you find Bast. Oh, maybe.
I am Iron Man.
Should have played Demon and Iron Man lane. They have Killmonger.
Escaped.
It's, that's why I didn't play it. I also wasn't expecting to get clogged with the Polaris. I had one less card to play. But yeah, it's a Sarah control deck. They definitely play Killmonger. We didn't see it, but they most likely had it. Even if we didn't see it, right? Like, or it just wasn't doing that much for them. I mean, Bast is popping off so far, but we've been drawing it early as well. I suppose there might be some kind of argument to hold on to this like even a little bit longer to just see if the next card I draw is good. Is it smart to save collector's reserves? Yeah, it's smart to save them. I've been hoarding them. I figured with Valkyrie you could shore up the 4-power Mysterio if you don't get to Bast it. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Yeah, I can see it. Electro would suggest most likely that it's... Dream Dimension's so bad for us. It would suggest most likely it's Galactus, which is good for us. So I could snap now and maybe just get a concede from them because Dream Dimension is so bad for us. Hopefully they slam like a Doctor Octopus or something. It'll be really good. Professor X. That's also good for us, that's for sure. So blue Marvel is winning. Okay, beautiful. Let's snap. What's going on in the bigger bundles? There's less and less value. Oh, I didn't change the.
Victory.
If you don't have Bast, you probably you could play Onslaught. I think Onslaught's very solid in this one. Jury's still a little bit out on Kang. We maybe need to replace him, but I do think Kang is popping off. Let's hold the hand. I think we can get away with just greeting the Bast the moment his things you have no turn 2.
Live from the Daily Bugle.
Okay, it's Sarah. Is this the same guy that had the control list before? I think it might be. At this point, okay, I'm gonna stay in because I have Patriot Mystique. Would Patriot work in your clog deck to buff Rocks and Demon? Yeah, I played Patriot in that deck for a while with Valkyrie actually, but I ended up getting cut. So I think this is the Sarah control go, right? That's very good for us. They might play Enchantress, which is very scary. It's a thought. Most people, I mean, you should probably have cut Enchantress by now, but whether they have or not, I would certainly have cut Enchantress by now. The fact they hit Vibranium Mines also is making me less worried. I think we just do this, to be honest.
Oh, snap.
We should probably hold on to the Squirrel Girl because of Killmonger. It's a way of getting into Death's Domain. But I need to be losing 2 out of 3 to beat the Killmonger. And they're going to just play... Okay, they go Killmonger now. Imagine I went for the Squirrel Girl. Could we take Sarah here? It doesn't make the Squirrel Girl cost nothing, so I'm not so sure it's worth it. Enchantress doesn't exist, confirmed.
I am
Nice.
Iron Man.
That's game. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the video game. Cool. GG.
Victory.
I heard you go... Where? I think I know what you're asking, but I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it. But yes, I think you're right. How's the despair? I don't know, you tell me. Yeah, I mean, why not, right? I'm not gonna snap. I'm from England. I'm not gonna snap because I don't know if it's what's it called? Ooh, not bad. I don't know if it's Thanos, and Thanos really likes Quantum Tunnel as much as I quite like it here with a Wasp. And it is Thanos, it seems. Oh, board space. Yeah, you can check deck size, that's true. Oh, so it's actually not. Damn! Good observation. I'm feeling quietly confident. My main concern is that I hit debris off Quantum Tunnel. I'm looking to draw the Wasp. I'm gonna stay in it. I ain't no pussy ass bitch. I have double Iron Man, mate. I'm seeing the Iron Man value. Go on the Jeff. Jeff has definitely created a nice deck here. My deck is literally his, just with Kang added. Wait, he Kanged me as well? Oh, that was my Kang. Off cable.
Opponent snapped.
I ain't scared. Mostly in control is their title. How's the despair? Mostly in control. I don't get it. Uh-oh. They get a 3-point Iron Man. That's quite scary.
I am Iron Man.
Isn't that quite... Come on, hit the Mystique, please. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, honestly, not that bad. Quite bad. Could be worse. I mean, we're obviously supposed to run. Do I run? I could play a Mystique mid or I could play a Patriot. It's board space issues, right, which just came up from Quantum Tunnel. Two, 4, 6. So Patriot doesn't even win me that lane. I mean, I'm sure we're losing, but whatever. It's possible we win.
I am Iron Man. I am
Oh!
Iron Man.
Oh! Unbelievable. What a victory, mate. Look at that. Hello, 8 cubes. Mystique and Iron Man hopping off. Bing up Jeff. Iron Man over Abomination seems like the way. Yeah, so we don't run Ultron or Doom, and like the thing is, like, if you look at Squirrel Girl, Mysterio, and compare these cards to Doom, right? Like Mysterio is 6 points worse for so much cheaper. Like it is a big deal better. We want to avoid playing the Mysterio because of this for a while. GG. Thanks for the win. 11 points. With Bast. Bast makes it a lot better. It's 9 points here. We could have actually let these go. Let these cook. Why would they not run? It's ridiculous. Oh, Lord. I guess they're very good at the game. I'm assuming they're going to move the Infinite. That's what I would do. But we can go double Iron Man. Maybe we're still fine. Copium. They did not move the Infinite. They didn't move anything. What the hell? Guys, he's not reading YouTube chat. He only reads Twitch chat. Sorry if you feel that way. What deck did I use to hit Infinite? My Twitch chat, my chat overall is just not that big. Let me make it bigger. I used Nimrod, which I'm gonna be posting on my YouTube. I can show you soon. Sorry, I'm not very good at reading chat. Yeah, I need to get better at that. I've only been streaming for 6 years. Oops. Dedge? Nah, we're fine. We're winning. Okay, I'll stop spamming snap emotes now. Oh, they run! The Kang! Yet again, the Kang delivers. Get Kanged on, son. BM? Is it BM? Maybe. I mean, I don't really think that's BM. I'm just asking him to snap. BM is like saying snap after the game has ended, right? That is BM. We're up against a Thanos gamer, so we're happy to just concede and lose a cube. Space Throne again. I think I didn't play my Squirrel Girl. Alright, there's only one line here, guys. Morph into Space Throne. Come on, the morph! I believe! Come on! I know you believe, chat. Death? Oh! What?
I am Iron Man.
What if I told you we're still going to win? Would you believe me?
Opponent snapped.
I don't want to run because I ain't no pussy ass bitch. I think we can win still. Oh, they didn't run. It's unfortunate. I think we might be okay, yeah. Oh. Devil Dino is quite scary because I can't Valkyrie it. I think we were kind of relying on Valkyrie doing the business, to be honest. I could try some wonky line where I double Iron Man.
Opponent snapped.
And then Valkyrie right. Now Valkyrie left is not that good because of Dino. Doesn't reset the Dino. Oh, snap! I don't even know if I've got enough left. But I'm snapping. Why not? I don't think I have enough left, do I? It's a troll snap. But maybe they run Copium. Maybe they play a 4-cost card mid and we win the tiebreaker, guys. This is a bad snap, but I just want them to run. I'm just trying to assert my dominance and authority. Oh, 7-point dot. Bollocks. Oh, mid is a win. Unfortunately. Oh, the Soul Stone is like so many points. Oh, wait. Oh! Let's go! Are you dizzy? Are you flipping dizzy, bruv? Let's go. Let's go! They went for the tie mid. Lol. I think you're right that that's a short. I think we just try and hold the hood until we hit Bast, if we hit Bast. Ooh. Cloning Vats is very good for us. We just slam Patriot and the Demon. Climb's nice so far, though. Oh, isn't this like CRZ? Isn't this like some kind of clothing brand? Good morning from Brazil. Ah, hola. Pretty much ready to concede here. We have so many points.
I am Iron Man. Snap.
Easiest snap of my life. They have to fear Patriot. They don't. I mean, we are actually winning the right here. I will say, we are winning the right now. Secretly winning? Secretly winning? This is insane that we're winning. It's ridiculous. Spider-Woman! I wasn't in the script. Thanks for the Widow's Bite, though. Oh, mate. Valkyrie and Iron Man absolutely popping off. How are we winning? That's unbelievable.
Victory.
And I think we would concede this, right? If it wasn't for, maybe we would have played without Kang. Guys, in a moment, we'll watch back my game from the weekend, from last night that got played. I think we'll hold on to Bast for a moment. Alright, Raigu, let's have it. Quite spooky. Could be Galactus, of course. Yeah, Electro not on Rickety Bridge is a weird one. It must be like Nimrod or Wolverine Galactus, right? Tis the only explanation. And unfortunately, I just can't beat it, can I? I mean, unless they miss it. They shouldn't play it until turn 6, surely.
Kneel before Galactus. Escaped.
Alright. I was speaking with my editor. So, I guess we just play Mysterio. It's very unlikely I'm hitting Bast at this point. What did they Yondu, guys? Did they Yondu a rock? Is the patch out tomorrow? Mate, I still am not certain. Guys, talk to me. When is the patch due?
Oh, snap.
I got it hit Valk. Cool, thanks. It's called untapped.gg, Jeffrey. I have an affiliate code you can use. Download it. See that little link there? If you use that, it helps me out when you download it. Guys, today's stream is sponsored by Skillshare. If you're not familiar with Skillshare, is like a online learning resource. I've been using it actually the last couple weeks and been enjoying it. I've been trying to develop my Photoshop skills and my graphic design skills. So I watched a cool hour course the other day, which is like split up into lessons. Obviously, I've got an education degree. I was quite impressed with how it was set out. Made it pretty like easy to learn different things, and if there was like some things which I didn't really care about, I could skip through it. I'd say I like where we're at. We can hold on to Squirrel Girl for 6 to get the surprise tank tomorrow in value. So when are we expecting the changes to actually go through, ladies and gents? That's evil. It's pretty funny, isn't it? Oh. It's kind of a problem. I can't actually get anything in Luke's bar now. I would wager they just play something mid this turn, surely. Am I ending up with a -2 point card in Luke's bar with this play? Uh-oh! Is that what's happening right now? I think it might be. I think I might have just lost the video game. Oh no, I can Valkyrie. It's big brain. It's intentional, guys. Let's go. I big brained it accidentally. Inadvertently won the game. I can Valkyrie it, mate. OP. We're gonna hit them with the ah. Oh no! What a shame. This is so sad. Wait, they concede? Huh?
Victory.
What? What? You've got Sunspot. The fuck? This guy must be watching the stream. That's the only reason I would rage quit there. Okay. I think we just hold off for the moment. Mate, they must have been watching the stream. There's no way they otherwise run. They're in such a dominant position. I never believe in art. Maybe that's why they run, yeah. I'm continuing to just greed a bit here, because I don't think Bast is doing too much for us. We might hit like Iron Man or so. Bast with Mysterio is now significantly better. Let's take the debris into Shuri's lab. Patriot doesn't get Infinity. Patriot's a lot better than you think. I think I could definitely go up to Infinite with Patriot.
Opponent snapped.
Like, most Patriot decks are just built incorrectly, right? You can play without Bast, though. You just play the other version that I had, which is like Onslaught, and you just kick the Hood, and you probably kick Iron Man. You could still play Iron Man. But yeah, probably no Iron Man. You play Abomination instead of Iron Man, and then Onslaught instead of Hood. I tried to snap, but they already rage quit. They already rage quit before I could even snap. They're too quick with it, mate. So yeah, guys, if you're interested in Skillshare, I do have a link which you can sign up with and get a month free trial using my link. Whether it's something to do with productivity, a certain skill, like I'm trying to learn like some graphic design stuff, and then also specifically like how to use Photoshop. Check it out. I guess we just play the Hood and accept that I'm probably not going to hit Bast. We might hit the Patriot or the Blue Marvel, so I'm going to play the rocks. Ooh, hello. Some kind of dino deck. Oh, wow. Oh, my. Oh, my, oh, my. What do we do? What do we do, mate? This Bast is so good for us. Oh! They get Iron Man. What's win rate? I don't know, man. I've not been tracking win rate. Maybe I need to improve on that. It's also quite possible that I should have. Let's play the Kang for a card draw. Draw a rock. I don't know. I'm not tracking win rate. How can I track win rate, guys? Does Untapped do it for me? It does? How do I check? Just on my account. I don't have SnapSync, but I do have like the premium for Untapped. You're on the toilet dropping a load? Ooh, congratulations. I hope you've got a B-day. It's barbaric to wipe your bottom with that one. Couldn't be me. They go Dino instead? Sure. Sure! Click the link below the deck tracker. Cool. Tar. I doubt we'll win in, but we'll try our luck. GG. Click the link below the deck tracker. What link below it? So this is what it looks like. What, this? This? Settings? Find decks, maybe? I can't find anything. I do have the premium though. I wanted to do a video on this so you can see like what the best decks are. Shock, it's Thanos. This is like the most standard Thanos list. I just think it's better without Magneto. I'm playing Kang. Yeah, this is like the most standard list, I would say. Yeah, you do draw another card. Sarah Control has a 57% win rate. Wow. This is the same version of the list I would play. I'm not convinced by Polaris, to be honest. And Scarlet Witch I'm also not that big on. But I would play something basically exactly like this. I actually quite like Absorbing Man in this deck. Because you can Absorbing Man the Arrow and Absorbing Man the Shang-Chi. Nah, Wave got cut from this deck. It's not needed. Wave is like good for your opponent, that's why. Good cards. We can also like change the ranking, so we can go from like 70 to 100 plus. This update already. Then we can sort by win rate. 200 games minimum. So Thanos has the highest win rate. This one has Black Bot and Stature. But it's only played 550 games, so it's probably just like a very good player using this deck. Doesn't actually mean that this is the best deck, it just means that like there's less games played with it, so whoever's playing it is very good. And you can see that actually Thanos, really, really good. Stature confirmed OP, yeah, apparently. Electro Ramp has a 66% win rate, wow. The list looks pretty good. I don't like the Jubilee particularly, to be honest. Like, this deck, for me, needs a 2-drop. It needs Ebony. Like, this Jubilee shouldn't be here, right? Shang-Chi's also a bit weird. I mean, I can see it, I guess. People don't expect it. Yeah, but this is based off 550 games, right? But yeah, I mean, this is a ridiculous win rate, no doubt. But it's also possible that this is just someone playing against bots. We don't know, right? Like, 550 games is such a small sample size. There's no way this list is better than a normal Thanos list. No way. It's way, 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 way worse. Nimrod could get popular. Nimrod's, like, seriously good. So maybe we could set, like, the minimum games to 1,000. And then, yeah, this is, like, a more standard Thanos list with an Infinite. Which I'm not personally a big fan of. Doctor Doom's a pretty cool one. These are super similar win rates. Shuri, Thanos, 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 Shuri, Thanos, Shuri, 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 Thanos, Shuri. So we can also do some cool searches of like missing cards. I think you can search without a card. Exclude cards. So let's exclude Shuri. And let's exclude Thanos. And see what the best win rate is. And we can see there's a good card stack with 57%. This looks just like a solid deck. It's like a Shuri deck without Shuri, right? Shang is surprisingly good in Summon. I can see it. This just looks solid. Then we have a Sarah Control list. This list, I think you can improve on probably with Zabu. I do think the Zabu with Darkhawk is probably better. I do still like this version with Bishop. This just looks like a solid build. I think this is exactly how I'd build this version. I still don't really believe in the Scarlet Witch that much. And I don't like Cosmo. This deck, I think. Yeah, this is the other one. So we can see the win rates super similar, but this actually has... This Sarah Control has a much higher average cube, but it's also got way more games, right? the sample size is way bigger. So I would say the fact that the win rates are so close when this one has so many more games is it puts this one in pretty good stead, because this is like more net decked, right? Whereas this is more like a select few players are playing this exact list. Like I know like, oh, you can't see. All right. I know like KM Best played this Sarah control list a lot. For example, maybe not this exact one, but yeah. Electro Ramp's pretty high up. Can we see Spider-Woman Clog? I'm not too surprised that we haven't seen Spider-Woman Clog just yet. It should hit the threshold of the games, but it has a really bad win rate into things which aren't Thanos. We're at like rank 70 to 100 and pull 3+ players. Dino looking pretty good. And then there's also a random deck here. It's a Dracula. I've heard pretty good things about this, like Dracula Zoo. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be showing my decks. Do I actually have to like upload them? I don't know how it works exactly. Like if I click on my created decks, it says nothing. So I guess I actually have to like go out of my way to create it. Is that how it works? I don't know. So that's on win rate. Let's look at average cubes. Sarah control looking actually really nice. Which I'm surprised by, because this deck just gets fucked up by Leech. Like, this deck would be good if it wasn't for Leech, right? So, yeah, we're seeing Sarah control now creep into it. We're seeing Galactus creep into it. Bad win rate, but high average cubes, makes sense. Sarah Surfer. I do think Silver Surfer is just very underrated in general. This build is horrible, though. Do not play this version of this deck. Domino. Makes me feel sick. Patriot's up there too. It's a bad build of Patriot though. This is a cool looking deck with like Moon Girl, She-Hulk. Standard Lockjaw's up there, which I'm not that surprised by. Deathwave making an appearance. We haven't seen any Spider-Woman yet, have we? So let's search for Spider-Woman and see how she's doing. I also think the deck is like got a very high skill ceiling. It's like really difficult to play, right? Oh. Maybe we need to like lower the threshold of games, because none of these are my lists, right? Game count maybe. Okay, this is the list. It's got 5,600 games. It has a 48% win rate and average cubes of minus 0.02. I'm not that surprised, actually. I think this deck is like... There's a few things about this deck. So firstly, it's bad into a lot of stuff. It's really difficult to pilot, no doubt. It's very good into Thanos. It's okay into Shuri, but it's really difficult to pilot into Shuri. And yeah, like 90% of like why this deck is so good is Titania, but people just are not very good at using Titania, right? Pretty cool. What I wanted to quickly do is watch my game from yesterday against Blevins, and we're gonna go back to playing some more Patriot. Oh, this is not the right video. I do want to make a video like looking at all the data on SnapFan actually at some point. Man, it's crazy stats to get so many views. I feel like this deck's probably not even good. What is the deck? I mean, the guy's just a legend. Like the content's popping off. But yeah, the deck looks pretty bad, right? But whatever. Fair enough. Oh look, you see all my fucking recent searches, guys. Look at that. My content, I need to just do more stuff like this, where it's just like not decks that are necessarily that good, but you just make them seem good, I guess.
Game text of if you're winning.
Okay, so this is my.
Never-
If you guys are not up to date, I beat KM. I lost to Jeff. I beat Amaz, and I beat. No, that's all. I beat Amaz, and now I'm up against Blevins. So, did I win? And he's commentating our series.
Takes the wheel. They both snap. Oh my gosh.
Man's been in the gym. Yeah. It's true. I have.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Infinity Gauntlet. I guess I should introduce myself since it's my first time around these parts. Chris, aka Christo, may have seen me hang around Gwent, may have seen me hang around Cards. That's Cards with a K. But today we are talking Marvel Snap. And
I pronounce Amaz strangely.
This lovely gentleman that I'm here with, mostly probably because of the beard, but
Wait.
and an excellent beard it is.
Blevins is
We have
casting
Blevins here
our
with
game.
us,
What?
To cast his own match, and I will explain
Yeah.
exactly why.
Very low volume.
Actually, that's not true. It'd be more fun if I let you explain why, but
The
we'll just
music
say
wasn't
he's got to
quiet.
pay some penance here.
Supposed to be
Yeah.
like Amaz.
Yeah, so
Isn't that just like an
you
accent
know,
thing?
if you've ever streamed anything or tried to record something, sometimes the recording
Amaz?
software doesn't work,
That doesn't sound
and
right to me.
it will
Amaz.
explode in
Sounds
a
good to me.
violent ball of flames in the middle of your match, and you can't do anything because
Can you
you've
explain
already
why
played
Ito wants that to you? Yeah.
out a bunch of the match and you didn't realize it until that point. So we're going to be casting a match that I'm actually in, as you may remember me from the other matches earlier in this very tournament. We're going to be casting a match that I'm in against Specimen because we don't actually have my perspective, because I'm a big dumb doo-doo head, as our good friend Admirable has certainly pointed out to me many times. I kid, I love Admirable. But yeah, so I'm paying my price here on the caster desk because my side did not get recorded. So we're gonna take a
Oops.
look at that.
Little oopsie daisy there. No big deal. You're here to break it down. You can walk us through it. I get to dive into your deep, dark. Maybe not that deep. Maybe not that dark. Well,
But definitely not that deep. Maybe dark though. I don't know.
let's steer away from that. It's a family-friendly show, I think. I guess that'll be determined by the end of this series.
Sure.
You know what that rating is. So why don't we get into it, Blevin? Since you're here, why don't we have you take us through your deck?
Yeah, absolutely. So this deck
Oh!
that we're gonna be looking at here, of course, this is
So this is like the standard version of Shuri. If I was to play Shuri, I would have the exact same list with one difference. Anyone wanna predict what I would do differently with a Shuri deck? There's one card difference that I would make. Minus Arnim, definitely not. Kang is a good shout. I hadn't considered Kang, but Kang is definitely an option. I think Kang actually makes a lot of sense. Put Shavaz in, good idea, wrong. Polaris is definitely the card I would cut, yeah. Yeah, for sure. But for what? At least I think I would cut Polaris. Sunspot? Nope. Not Sunspot. Panther? Nope. Bright energy cost though.
on the loser side, as we already saw
Atuma?
my match.
Definitely not. Shang,
where I was
no.
already playing this deck. My first
Shang's
deck
bad
was
in
way more
Shuri.
fun. It was the what I like to call Battle of Wits deck, which any old school Magic players will understand
Rocket
that
Raccoon?
reference, but
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
Captain
get into it
Marvel.
now.
I
Basically,
would just
I
put
just
Captain
didn't
Marvel in.
decide what deck I wanted to play, so I jammed cards
Or,
from all of them
Vision.
into one giant
One of
deck,
those two.
and I played multiple decks in one deck.
Probably Captain Marvel.
Because I heard I like decks, so I put a deck in my deck so I can play my deck while I play my deck. But this one is much more straightforward. It's a Shuri Taskmaster.
I just don't think it
Red
makes sense
Skull
not to
deck
play those
with Adam
cards.
Zola.
They're so good.
There's really not too much to go into here, and I ended up playing against, as we mentioned earlier, Specimen.
What a
here, who's
sweatbag
playing
deck.
A Thanos
Ugh.
deck, relatively standard Thanos,
Ugh.
Lockjaw, Quinjet.
So
It does have the
disgusting.
Kang,
Forgive me, guys.
as well, which is it can be standard. I think you can kind of jam Kang into any deck, and it feels
I didn't want to.
pretty good. But
Guys,
the standard
I really tried not to play Thanos. I tried so hard. I spent a long time prepping for this tournament, and I really did not want to play Thanos. But there was just I found the Spider-Woman deck, right? And there was just nothing else. There was nothing else. Like the obvious sign up for this tournament was Thanos Shuri, which like KM brought and Dara brought. So like I tried. And I wouldn't be playing this if I won a 50-50 against Jeff, right? I would have still been playing my fucking Spider-Woman clog.
Cards like Blue Marvel, Arrow.
I couldn't not
Leech,
play
all
Thanos.
cards
I want to win
that
the tournament.
I really
There's
don't
also
want
money
to
on
see
the
my
line.
opponent playing. Of course, Specimen
Money's
has
nice.
jammed all of them into this Thanos deck here.
That's right. Now, I've known Specimen for a while, casted with him in Gwent,
It's
played with
true.
him in Gwent. He is one of the most creative deck builders out there.
Mm-hmm.
This is not one of those. So I think, you know,
It's
covered both
true.
ends. I think we're ready to go here. So let's
Go on,
dive
Christo.
into this very one-sided matchup here, where we were.
I tried, man. I didn't want to play it.
but not necessarily his video.
Oh god.
We're gonna see here.
So this game took place like not long at all after the Amaz game. It was like an hour or two after.
I'm Spider-Man, me
Ah!
and I insta snap here.
I
so
knew it.
the reasoning behind this
I
is
knew it.
if you've been following the 983 Media YouTube channel, you'll know that Specimen and I did an episode of
true.
a Marvel Snap episode on the very channel many months ago when Snap first came out, and I specifically said if I ever see Specimen and play against him, I will snap instantly.
It's true.
Now, this was well before battle mode came out. This was well before thinking that we would ever play in a tournament against each other, but I stayed true to
I
it.
bought
And
it.
I snap Specimen every single game here
Oh my
just
god.
because I said I would many months ago, having no idea that this tournament was coming up.
A man of his word. I can appreciate.
I said I was gonna do it as well, but did I fuck, mate? I wanted to win.
That. I do.
Like I said this back in like October, right? Like when we queue into each other on ladder, like not not in a tournament.
Sort of question the logic of maybe doing it after the first time. Did it need
Oh,
to be
yeah.
every time, Blevins? Did
It was
need to be every time?
it was never a good idea. I cannot argue that it was a good idea. I'm just saying that's why I did it.
I respect
Fair
it.
enough.
But yeah, I'm too much of
Getting
a
into turn
sweatbag,
three,
man.
I mean, Speci's doing pretty standard
Why don't I
Infinity
play
Stone things, getting the
Grinja here?
lockjaw, dropping a stone here.
Kind of
You've
weird.
got the 0 going on board. Do you remember what you were thinking at this point in time?
Yeah, I don't remember exactly because I don't remember exactly what my hand is. The biggest talking point is going to come up on the last turn of this game, which I remember very specifically, and this is it will I think turn 5 and turn 6 are going to be very impactful. What I will say is that I felt relatively confident going into this.
Oh mate, I think I know what happens
going
here.
into the final turns of this game. As you know, the standard Thanos deck is one that you see a ton on ladder, as well as the Shuri deck. I mean, this is a matchup that both of us have probably played dozens and dozens of times on ladder, not even with outside testing, just because of the nature of it. Now, Leech coming down
It's not that good
certainly
'cause of
does
Red Skull, right?
is certainly annoying, but as you see, I have the Shuri, so I've got the ability that I want, and there are cards like Red Skull. There are pretty much the only thing that really hurts is if I get my arrow leeched and if I get like Taskmaster leeched.
Look at that boy.
She-Hulk to
That's a big
a
lad.
lesser extent as well. Turns off some of my options, but as we'll see in a few turns here, one of those cards did not get hit specifically, and it's going to end up playing out well, as we'll see here.
At the same time, you know, Specimen's hand is fairly stacked. He's got everything he wants in there. He's got his Devil Dinosaur. He's got his Thanos. He's got the Shang-Chi that he's probably holding on to, figuring you're going Shuri into,
He's just
you
gonna
know,
play
into
to
Red
nowhere
Skull.
though,
There's
right?
going to be a big boy on the board to take out. So Speci's probably feeling okay. He's
Matt
just got to sort
Smiths.
out where things are going because, you know, that given...
I was not happy with
so
this
good
play
when you're able
actually.
to
Like
actually
I really
cycle
didn't
through
like
the stones at this
my
point,
position
so-
here.
Oh, he's got
it's not
every stone.
necessary.
Yeah,
Like,
we can see
I
that
don't wanna
Thanos
fill a
actually
lane
already
up,
has the buff
but-
from the Power Stone, so has cycled through every
Like
stone now.
I don't
One
like this
thing
play
about
still.
Lockjaw is, yes, it can high roll and get a lot of stats. The one thing that Lockjaw is very bad at doing is
This is
ensuring
obvious play,
that
right?
you get the highest amount of stats on the last turn as you can, right?
So I snapped, so I got Kang.
Because it's random what you get. Now we see the Kang here.
Oh,
the Kang comes
chat.
down.
I hope you're ready to see a
am
ballsy play.
currently, going to be winning middle. That's a foregone conclusion. So we'll see what I end up playing here. I'm trying to remember, but like the lanes are inverted for me here, so I don't remember exactly which lane I play on. But
Fair.
I am going to be staying in here, and of course we see the Kang come out.
And that's, you bring up a great lockjaw point, because while Specie has all of the cards he wants, he can't play them all, right? He has to make that choice. Is it more impactful to play the Shang-Chi to try and take out a Taskmaster that might come, knowing that he leeched, so probably not? This
It's
actually
less
could give
likely.
him some good information if you do decide to drop, let's say, a Taskmaster that hasn't been leeched.
Yeah, that's the big thing about the leech.
All right,
is
chat.
that
Tell me if you see the line.
It could lure you into a false sense of security if you're not sure. Like if I draw something that I wouldn't
Like,
want
surely
to
I
get,
can't win this, right?
that I wouldn't want to get leeched after the fact that the leech happens, is less likely that I have it.
If you've
but
already
I
seen
do
the
have
game.
it doesn't matter how likely it
If
is.
you've
or
already
not, I
seen the
just do
game, don't
have it.
spoil.
So here's a scenario.
I have a
here. So
line.
I play the arrow, and I play, okay. If I recall correctly, we both got disconnected. I remember getting disconnected.
Is the line to
so
lose? There's a line.
Here's a scenario where
Okay, I win this game for 8 cubes. See if you can spot the line. I win from this position. It's brave as hell.
I actually end up making the same play here. And this was me not understanding the interaction between Arrow and Lockjaw.
So, if I play Sunspot and Thanos, Arrow is going to pull a random card, right? Which therefore means if it pulls Sunspot, I lose 50% of the time.
Because I make the same play.
So
in my mind,
the
that,
line is
you
to
can
play
play
Thanos
something
and
huge
only
here,
Thanos.
but it's going to get Lockjawed away, so it doesn't matter, right? I'm thinking that if I pull something with Arrow, it's still going to end up getting Lockjawed, which is just, as we'll see, is just not how the card works. And I end up getting, well, we'll see here in a second.
you have initiative, correct? So the card reveals first and then gets pulled over. Specimen has
Specimen
initiative.
does.
If you had initiative and pulled the card over before it's revealed,
no,
would Lockjaw then take?
That's a great question. I still don't know the answer to that, but I'm thinking it possibly doesn't. And I'm sure
it doesn't.
I'm sure someone in the comments will point this out. But
I snap on it.
I
locked that
bitch
bitch in.
I wanted to, whether I had.
This is so tense. 8 cubes out of the tournament if I lose this.
Specimen makes the correct play of playing the Thanos over there. I end up with not that much power, and Specimen gets a huge win there. If you did see my side here,
I love it.
you would see me going, "Oh, I got him with this. I got him with the arrow," and then me going, "Oh, that's just not how the card works." Well, that's not great,
bro. I want to win this tournament.
Did not feel good. I cannot imagine that feeling particularly good, especially when you think, "Hey, I've got this," and there you go.
I did think I got it. Now, again, I am friends with Specimen, so this is a battle amongst friends, one way or the other. As you see, I held true to my to my convictions here. I did snap sight unseen on turn 1 here,
and
hey,
Specie takes
a little
off.
progress here. Yeah,
look at that. Gets you.
I'm not really sure this retreat
on
makes
the one
any
hand,
sense.
yes, that's a great way for me to get a free cube. On the other hand, like this is a recipe for Specimen just waiting to have a very, very good hand and then winning the match.
I have Shang and Arrow, so I just stay here, right?
We'll see if that happens or not. I can still make it. I can still.
I played like a
theoretically
week
make
ago
comeback here.
on
Like
this one.
if Specimen doesn't want to stay in, we're gonna be in double cube realm very soon, which then puts me to a point.
So I think they've also announced like how the next tournaments are working, right? Like how the next games, because I'm now like obviously I'm winning from here. Let's be honest. I don't think that's a spoiler. So I don't want to say who my next game is against because I think that is a spoiler. But I think they've announced what's happening for the rest of the tournament. It's a bit weird.
Value off the Polaris here.
Like, this is the last. I've not played any games since this. This is the last game I've played so far.
The Jotunheim, which is great. So I'm feeling pretty good about this.
Someone mentioned it earlier, so I'm pretty
Specimen
convinced that
does
it's
get
been
the
announced.
early She-Hulk,
So
which is,
the top
which is
the top
is
six,
generally
which I
not
think is like the last
necessarily
5
when you
games,
play the
are
She-Hulk,
going to be
but
played on the
Specimen
new
does know,
patch
again,
with the new
open decklist.
decks,
I don't have Shang-Chi in my
which
deck, so
is
I
cool.
don't have a
It's good for the
huge
viewer
bunch
experience, but also the
of
concept of
She-Hulk,
switching
unfortunately.
decks halfway through a tournament
And
is
that-
not
that
something
is
I
that
like,
difference,
I
right,
have
where
to
you
admit.
just get that sense
Just
of
like from a
freedom knowing,
pure
yeah,
competitive
She-Hulk
standpoint,
can
it does pose
absolutely
some
nothing
issues.
Levins can do about it.
For example, if I was to
You
have
get
brought
the Shuri
Thanos in
out,
the winners
which
bracket, I would
can
be in a far better
potentially
position
lead
most
to,
likely than I
a lot
currently
of
am.
points on your side of the board as well. So that's still
So from a
an option, and there's
competitive
still hope.
standpoint, it's something I don't like.
I've got the
But,
giant arrow trying to pull whatever they play.
I think like it
maybe
makes
some
sense
Jotunheim
for
as well.
where we're at right now.
You know, technically, I'm winning here on.
I have
in
initiative, so
Jotunheim right now.
he has no
Now, of
arrow,
course,
right?
that can certainly change with Shang-Chi. Again, I have painted
Kang is
myself
actually
into the
bad here
corner,
because of
via my snap
Dino.
strategy from the earlier games, and also this one. where
Freddie
I
Rose in
literally,
tournament
even if I lose
organizing.
100% to lose, if I retreat, I'm
Sounds
just dead
about
anyway.
right.
So I need to just try to win here.
I'm surprised I go
see
for the
what
Kang here.
happens.
It's less points on Dino,
Specimen
but I guess it
going
makes
to take
sense.
the Kang here, just to get a look see. I'm just trying to put as much power in as I can. Now, I don't remember how I play out this last turn, but one thing that I have tried to do when playing against Kang is to, even if the play that I made initially is the
Yeah,
quote-unquote
changing
strongest
decks
play,
halfway through a
I'm
tournament
gonna
is not
try to do
not
something
good.
at least slightly
but-
different, even if it's less powerful.
Oh,
Just to try to throw off what my opponent is doing.
Thing is, as well,
throw off my
I was
opponent
feeling
as to what
pretty
they think I'm
confident,
doing.
like
Yeah, I mean, playing
about
the
my
same
run
thing
in
at the
losers
end of the
bracket.
day,
Like
if
with
you
my
were
Thanos
able
deck,
to
I was
do
looking
that
pretty
and
good.
your
I think I was one of
opponent
the
knows what's
favorites.
coming,
Yeah.
you'd imagine they would
Without the
retreat,
deck
right?
changes,
That would be the
I think I
logical
was
solution.
like
So you've got to do something different. Otherwise,
one
you
of
have
the
to imagine
favorites
they've
to win the
got
whole
you.
thing.
There you see Spessy dropping the arrow to pull
Yeah.
over whatever you play into that lane that he's expecting to lose anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah, competitive snap's
Arrow,
awesome.
has
After
the
making new
hidden
deck, yeah, after
apex
patch, I
of
have like
if you're
24
winning 2
hours.
lanes on,
So
turn 6,
I'm gonna be
you
making
have priority,
videos,
you win the
streaming,
game.
and then
a lot
also
of the
trying to
time,
make a fucking
especially
secret
against
deck all in
my
24
deck with
hours.
the
It's gonna be a bit scuffed.
inability
I
to
can't lie.
play a lot of different,
Not ideal.
a lot of smaller units. I think I'm here trying to. Oh, I do.
It does
remember
favor
this
me
unit,
though.
actually.
It would be remiss
I'm
for me
actually
not to
trying to play
mention
around
that.
Arrow
Like
here. I
having a
remember, like,
24-hour
okay,
window
I
to
can
build a new deck
actually
on a new
use
patch
Arrow
is
here,
like exactly
assuming
where
that
I'm gonna
Specimen
thrive.
probably has an arrow, or
Most
is at
likely.
least in their
Of course,
range to
I
have
might
it.
lose my
How
first
can I
game,
beat
but
Arrow?
like, I
Actually
mean, it
put
definitely
out a
puts me
play that beats Arrow
in a good spot.
It, unfortunately, as we see here, does not beat Arrow plus another unit, unfortunately. So because
He could have
of
played
the
this
soul
differently, right? He could have gone Titanium mid, and then he wins.
Arrow plus another
He missplit. Alright, GG. So smooth.
unit, unfortunately. So because of the soul
I hear that
stones,
fucking Tia versus
Display.
Cozy was cast
I
by
will say
Ben,
that you
bro.
have been a big inspiration to the energy I want to bring to a desk.
That's so funny.
You know how many YouTube comments I've read about?
I didn't help Tia scrim for this matchup, but I did help us scrim some. I think she...
From Tia on the left.
Yeah, a little extra power to Sunspot doesn't matter when
Is it close or not? I don't know. Anyway, let's play some more games. Enjoying this Patriot deck. Cozy though, popping off, mate. So yeah, I can't tell you who my next game is against because that'll be a spoiler. But I've secured top 6 at this point. Well, Tia doesn't exactly have a full collection. She still did pretty well though, right? She got a win against Amaz. I'm not going to bother playing the Bast. I think I can hold on to it. I have nothing to play. Oh. This game's not going very well. It's Hoogland versus Freddy tonight. It's interesting because Jeff's deck is like, I think, aimed at beating Thanos, right? But Freddy's obviously not playing Thanos either. Hoodin's so bad? You think? I would disagree. It's clearly a very good deck builder because his deck Evo is absolutely juiced. Can we win here?
Oh, snap.
Obvious snap decision. I would wager we can't win. Patriot Mystique is ever doing it for us. I'm buffing only one card to the right by 6, which isn't enough. But then I also have +4, so it's 10. It actually is enough. This way we see if Danger Room is going to kill the card I play here as well. It looks like we're fine, but a lot will depend on if we survive Danger Room, which we get to see. At least we should get to see it, right? It looks like it survived.
Snap.
And their Lockjaw's only hitting Leech, so... Possible they concede. I doubt it though, right? Like, they maybe just make a different play with Arrow. Just put more big stats mid because they know that their Lockjaw player isn't doing much. Yep. We still beat this though. Beautiful! Kang, yeah, again, doing the business. We probably concede otherwise, I think, right? Wait, what? No, because of the illusion, it lost a point. Oh, for fuck's sake. Bollocks. Don't laugh at me. You douchebags. Specie despair indeed.
Snap.
Sod it. Let's go for it. Cool.
Victory.
Yeah, Mysterio does go to 8, yep. Yo, Kuno, what's up? How you doing, man? Check Instagram. We'll do after the stream. I think I do know what, yes. You fucking goon. Yeah, because also like Leech is not so much of an issue when you're playing meta decks all the time, whereas when you're trying to make content, Leech is much more of an issue, for flip's sake, man. This guy's R-ing, really? And I just lost my Patriot. I'm just gonna go next.
escaped.
The new patch should be like today or tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow it's due out. Chat, do we know? Late night tomorrow. Yeah. Might have to cancel my football game. I'm not going to play the hood. I mean, I could, because I have Valk. Okay. That worked out for us. Hand's very good, let's snap. It's a shame our Iron Man didn't get buffed up. Have you missed a negative? I do miss Onslaught from this deck. I think Onslaught is so good. Obviously big anti-synergy with Bast though, because you usually do just want to play Bast, even if you draw it late here. Hard to see how we're losing, really. Oh. Let's go Iron Man.
I am Iron Man.
Jane Foster. Oh my god, this guy's got a lot of points. Guess we should see what they have. They have one card in deck, which means they only drew 2 cards with Jane Foster, I believe. Why doesn't Mysterio trigger Vomit? It does. I just played it before Vomit showed up.
Opponent snapped.
We get all the intel, mate. I am confident. Oh! Shang-Chi? What? That's not even good. That's so bad. Angela? What? What is this play? This is so bad. Surely they're not going to make the same play again. This is garbage.
I am Iron Man.
The main question is, do I have Valkyrie here? I think I just want the Iron Man, right? What is this Zola play? So bad. Surely they should play like Ironheart mid. Why are they playing Angela? Huh?
I am Iron Man. I am Iron Man.
Ironheart's a problem. Oh! GG. I lose. Yeah, we were gonna lose anyway. Would I have won the left, actually? Yeah, I would have won left. I was winning then. I just won a 50-50. This is why people are like, oh, Kang's so bad. Your opponent made the right play. Well, yeah, well, that's not Kang's fault. That's just because my opponent sucks that they made a bad play. And then they decided to change. This is a bot? I guess it could have been a cheating bot. Debris very good against Ebony Moore here. Pretty unfortunate that I'm playing into Lechi Gula. Patriot's not buffing anything up here. All my plays kind of suck, to be honest.
I am Iron Man.
We're not beating Odin. Ah, this could be Odin. I don't have enough mid, that's the issue, isn't it? Classic Kang. Try and just cheese a win. There's no way it worked. Maybe they missed Odin. Yeah, Mystique is not popping off. Arrow. I just can't beat it, unfortunately. Both these do get buffed by Patriot, so it's 4 points, but it's not enough.
I am Iron Man.
My game bugged out. Quick restart. I'm still not sure I love this version of the deck compared to... Like, the Valkyrie can pop off. Yo! Daryl, what's up? Did I miss sponsored bit? No. I've just been, like, plugging it more than... We haven't actually looked at the site just yet. I don't actually think I have to, but I will. How you doing, man? Great to see you. I saw you got pretty close with the speedrun yesterday. Did you notice how bad Kang is? Kang is popping off, mate. I love this card. So I had to show the site at least once. Yeah, I don't think it does say that. I am going to show the site though, just in case. I'm pretty sure I don't have to, but I will do that. The layout bugging? Oh yeah. Thanks. Limbo. Not really sure how I feel about this. I do feel like the Bast stuff, even though it's good, I kind of missed the other version, I have to say. I do think in this one, Kang is not that good, like, because I'm not playing Shocker, Misty Knight, these kinds of things. We can Bast and we could Valk, it's kind of premature. I guess we still just play the Iron Man. Meh. We don't care about the plus Zerk and Valkyrie, right? We want as many points to the left as possible, so I guess Bast is not the most points to the left. We'll do a Boomer Snap on 6. Oof. Do I ever play on my phone? Occasionally, not often though. I mainly just play on stream.
Iron Man.
Otherwise, it's very easy to get burnt out, right? Because I'm playing so much. That was like one of the big mistakes I made when playing Gwent.
Oh, snap.
Was that I would play a lot off stream and then ended up just getting burnt out on the game. Bass is a worthy card to pin and buy in the shop. It wouldn't be a priority for me. Bass is great. Like, it's a very cool card to have. I would still just always prioritize like these, like Galactus, Kang, these kinds of cards because they never go down. Like Bast isn't that far away from being Series 3. That's the issue, right? Like, I always think it's hard to justify buying Series 4 or 5 cards which are gonna be cheaper soon. Like, I think in a couple months this is gonna be basically a free card, right? So I would probably say it's not worth paying for. But it's definitely, like, if you want the card, go for it, because there's some really cool decks you need. Like, I love Deadpool as well. I think Deadpool is actually quite underrated. It does not look like an easy win, does it? That's why I'm not a big fan of Valkyrie, man. There's so many dinos around. So I think we're going to take the runaway here. Is there anything we can do?
I am Iron Man.
There's no way I'm winning from here, right? Alright, we're going to rebuild the deck. I'm not quite feeling it right now. Snap? Question mark? Wow, that's an epic BM, dude. I lost 1 cube and you hit me with the snap? Question mark. Good job. Good job, dude. Alright. So, my feeling is this card is way too good not to be playing. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? This guy. I love this card, man. I really like this card a lot. The question is, can we play Bast and Onslaught in the same deck, or are they too anti-synergy? Also, like, Goose and Storm, pretty fucking good. Pretty fucking good, mate. Goose is kind of bad right now because of She-Hulk. Onslaught? Mate, Onslaught's just so good with Patriot, man. People just don't see it coming. I have been enjoying the Iron Man. Obviously, if I'm not playing Bast, though, the Iron Man becomes a lot worse. But Bast has got to be worth it. The question is Bast worth it with Onslaught? Can I actually justify playing this guy? Probably not is the answer. Valkyrie, I just don't believe in, mate. There's too many dinos, man. Way too many dinos for Valkyrie to be the card. Kang, I'm just a believer in. Blue Marvel I want every time. Storm is always good with these card copies we send around. Yeah, Storm is pretty good, I agree. I like Storm a lot. The main issue with Storm is that you already have cards you want to play on 3, like Patriot, Debris. I do believe in Storm quite a lot in general. I think Storm's a great card. Goose is a little bit worse than Storm at the moment. Can you play Onslaught and Iron Man in the same deck? It's very cringe. We need Scroll Go. We'll give it a spin. I definitely don't like it, but... So I've binned off Valkyrie, controversially. I'm not really convinced this is the list. I've been liking Iron Man, though. That's pretty good for us. Is there any info about Thanos now? No, we have no info. This doesn't look like a Patriot deck. Why? Because I'm not playing Ultron. Ultron and doing the massive baits in Patriot. Like, it's way more efficient to be playing cards like Mysterio. Oops. Rude. Play the Rock, maybe. Doubt that it's correct. We're going to take the Iron Man mid. Iron Man left could be okay also.
Assemble.
We'll hit them with the Boomer Kang Snap. Ooh, Claw scary. I'm surprised I don't go Claw mid though, to be honest. Necrosure. Boomer Snap! The Mystique Patriot show up, and we can play the Rock and the Wasp. I would wager we just give up on the right, probably. Any thoughts on Muscle Mold? I haven't got the card. I think it's a fun card, but like it's a really cool card, and I think it's actually pretty decent, but probably not worth 6k. There's some. I think the next two cards coming out are more exciting than Muscle Mold. This one coming up tomorrow looks pretty cool. So that plays Spectrum. Can we beat that? I feel like we're winning the left already with Patriot Mystique. The question is, can we win mid? We get +6. Yeah, we can surely win if we just go Wasp.
Assemble.
Oh shit, I can't play the Rock. So they're getting +2 here. They're at 15. No, sorry, 17. So this puts me at 10 plus 4, 14, 18. And then to the left, I've got 5 plus 9, 13, 17. Oh, snap! Oh yeah, I could have played Patriot left. There's no reason not to. Oops. I wasted 2 points to the left. Doesn't matter, we still beat this though. But yeah, obviously I just wasted points. That's where I did the maths wrong. Uh-oh! Specky did the maths wrong yet again. Cool. Lovely jubbly, mate. Fantastic. Go on the Kang. What a card. That information is unbelievable.
Victory.
It's just unbelievable information, mate. I love Kang. I know Dara's not a big believer in Kang. I'm excited for Kitty Pryde. Oh, mate, me too. Kitty Pryde Sarah Control, especially with Hitmonkey coming out next month. Oh, baby. That is a juicer. We just have to hope Leech isn't popping off at that point. Leech is getting nerfed tomorrow. Copium. I'm a bit afraid of Sandman. I don't think Sandman's that good. I think, like, Sandman turn 4. I don't think it's that good. Maybe it proves me wrong, though. Nice debris. Rockjaw is never that good either. Maybe the squirrel girl was a bait. Probably was. Oh! Oh!
Cleared for takeoff. Escape.
We lost. Yeah, maybe Electro is kind of good actually. I can see it. I didn't even see the thumbs up, but I still heard it. So far, the hood, I don't like it, man. Like, the -2 feels so bad. That's why I just don't like the Bast that much. That's why I wasn't playing it in my previous build. I wonder if we can still play Iron Man without the Bast. Just because of the ability to mystique it, I can kind of see it. Yeah, we haven't drawn Bast. But I really don't like the hood when you don't have it. It feels very bad.
Opponent snapped.
Alright, alright, alright. There's a lot of energy coming at us. Uh-oh. No! Fuck off, you little wanker! You fucking douchebag!
Escaped.
Fucking bullshit, mate. We'll probably play a different deck soon. We've been playing this for ages. I want to play some more Nimrod. I was really loving Nimrod yesterday. I think the deck we built for it is actually kind of popping off. It's what we got Infinite with. Guess who's back? Oh god. Looking like we're in a pretty good spot. Yet again, the hood just not feeling good though. I think like it takes up too much space, man. It's too inconsistent for my liking, really. Ah, man, I would love to play the Onslaught here, right?
Opponent snapped. Snap.
I mean, I think we all know what's coming. Something Red Skull. Yeah, I agree that Lockjaw is the main issue, for sure. That doesn't look too bad, especially because I can play Blue Marvel. And I could also Onslaught the right, which they might not see coming. Most Patriot decks don't actually have a 6-drop. We might be okay, honestly.
Opponent snapped.
Let's lock it in. I'm playing for the 8 cubes, mate. I back it. I think we're okay here.
I am Iron Man.
We could hit like Squirrel Girl Debris as well. Squirrel Girl's the real money card here. Arrow plus a card beats us. We're gaining 8 points, they're gaining 3, so we're winning the right as it stands. Particularly as this is a fake Mysterio, doesn't it get more points still? Looks like a win. Ebony more? I think we win because the Mysterio is going to buff, right? No, it didn't. I always get confused how that works. I think this was a reasonable decision to stay in here. Snap question mark. Okay. Don't fucking respect me after you just be a wanker, mate. Get the fuck out of it, you little douchebag. You've got no fans! We're gonna play some Nimrod. If you guys didn't see this deck, it's what I got to Infinite with. It is really nice. Okay. Yeah, this is the deck I got Infinite with. I think it's just a beautiful deck. That's good for us. Not quite confident enough to snap, but the fact they didn't Electra this turn is probably very good news for us. I don't have a good like turn 4. Yeah, that's a pretty good turn 4 actually. I'm gonna play the Kang this turn, see what they're going for. There is an argument to skip. We do need to play like the Doom at some point to get stats left though. I guess they also might have Doom though. We could also go Doom and then Zola the Doom. Pretty weak play. I quite like the idea of Doom Zola. Does still get us points to the right overall. I'm concerned that they have a Doom of their own and this beats... The alternative, we could try Destroyer to the right and then Doom. So go Nimrod Zola. This is just like too... The Panther just feels too bad, right? Maybe it's fine though. We lose to Cosmo. We beat Doom. We lose to Doom Odin, I believe. Oh, that's a problem.
Wakanda forever.
Doom only puts 2 points to the right. Easy 50-50, mate.
Wind, aid my hand.
Why didn't you play the Doom on mid? Doom was losing to a Doom of their own because of the card. It was mainly because of the location to the right. Doom just was not that good. So, I mean, my play was very good. It just only lost to Magneto, basically. And it was a 50-50. It was definitely the correct play. Domino would suggest Silver Surfer, which means Storm might not be that good for us. This is good for us, for sure. I guess we just slam Electro at this point.
Oh, snap.
Get the huge ramp going. Sunspot's scary, no doubt. Do we want to play Doom? Takes up a lot of space. We have little choice. We've drawn very poorly. No Shuri, no Black Panther. Even Destroyer would have been good-ish. Maybe not that good. Come on, the Shuri. Shuri's still the money card here. Cool. This is why I didn't like the Doom though, because it meant that like whatever, like the Chavez that I was playing, I was only getting one copy of. So I'm playing Kang and Chavez in this one. There's some anti-synergy between those, right? In a sense. Because it's reducing the odds of your Kang thinning the deck. But I think if you're playing Kang to thin the deck, like, usually it's not actually why you play Kang. It's for other reasons. I don't have a good... I do have a good turn 5 play. I can go Wong Shuri to Doom, for example, if I find it. Ideally, I just hit Nimrod or Panther in the next couple turns, though. So it looks like Sarah Control, which definitely means Doom is a really nice option for us. Or Destroyer onto Nimrod if we find Nimrod. So I'm going Wong, Shuri, Doom. The concern is that I can get Agatha'd. Sorry, Arrowed, but I should still be winning, even if I get Arrowed. This is Seraton. Wasn't 2 double Chavez better than a single quadruple Chavez? I guess you could be right, yeah. They have initiative, so they could actually like get my Kang. I think I'm just gonna slam the Doom here. I'm not really that concerned about what they've got. It's possible I lose, because like mid is a loss if they arrow me. But they have to arrow me right, and then I get 10 points to the right, so I'm ahead. We're tying right. They arrow me here. What? Okay. Okay. The play was arrow right, lizard right, and I lose. Just Doom things. Doom is just the card that no one expects, man. And it's so good in this deck. And as you can see, Shuri on 5 is still good, especially if you have more points. It's not like the card suddenly becomes unplayable. Oh my god, this Kang is OP.
Oh, snap.
Confident snap, even though it's not that good for us.
Victory.
See? Easy confident snap, they fell for it. Same opponent. Hand is nice. Very nice. If you're wondering why we're playing Electro, it's for when we miss Storm. You can put, like, and you don't have, like... You basically go Nimrod into Zola into Destroyer. That's, like, the main reason for Electro. If I'm seeing turn 1 Quicksilver, then turn 2 Domo, I mean, not if you're in pool 2, because it might just not be a very experienced player. I used to think those cards were super good. Like, if they're not watching YouTube videos, it's easy, and they come from other card games, it's easy to think those cards are very good. Well, I never thought Domino was good, but I always thought Quicksilver was good.
Snap.
The Storm is very, very good here. We'll go Shuri mid, Nimrod left.
Wind, aid my hand.
What? You what, mate? That one in the script. Is Kang worth it? Definitely, mate. But you have to bear in mind, it's only good in, like, some decks. It's not good in every deck. But I think this card's amazing. I'm also probably one of the biggest advocates for Kang in the community. A lot of people are not big fans of the card. Wow, what a high roll. We can still win, though. So they're most likely going to slam us with Arrow. Not to the left either, right? Because... Oh no, I mean... Zola. I mean, let's just do a little check. Why not? There's like no reason not to. This is why I just love Kang, man. In a deck like this where it's just like very top heavy, it's just so good. Why no armor? Well, armor is bad with Nimrod. Why would I play armor? Nah, there's no way armor's good. I know what you mean, I can see your logic, but nah, it's a no for me. I mean, honestly, I can see it, but nah. What would you replace? What? And again, people will be like, oh, Spessy, see, I told you, dude. It's not even good to play the flipping thingy-majigger because look, now your opponent play is good. It's like, no, still a bad play. Actually gives us a lot of info, right? Because their line is to Shang-Chi my Destroyer. Which is actually a weirdly good play. The question we have to ask is, am I able to win to the right? I get 20 points. 25 points. What did they play? They played Shang-Chi and Lizard. We can play it out. Yeah, I've had my Kang Cosmos many times. we got hit with a Reality Stone on 6, which turned it into Lemur, and my Kang didn't reveal. It's kind of unreal. Now, do they hit us with the Shang-Chi to a different location? Nope. Oh, it was a Sentinel. RIP. That does beat us. Why was I thinking Lizard I would be beating anyway? Oops. I'm a dumbass. This is obviously a concede. My bad. My bad. Kang yet again gave us the win, but I decided not to take it. So that's a game where armor actually would have been very good, which is interesting. I can see the idea of armor. Question is, what would you cut? And I'm not really sure there's anything I would be willing to cut. Doom should have still been losing, right?
Oh, snap.
Wind, aid my hand.
They most likely have Arrow. Great information they got here. Good job. Kang is not good in Sarah control. Storm is for location control, but I mean, I play Doctor Doom, I play Arnim Zola. This is good with Nimrod as well, right? Storm's just amazing. There's also just not that much we want to do in the early rounds, usually. I wouldn't be too surprised if they Arrow mid this turn. If they don't go Sarah. But like, Kang in Sarah decks is weird. I think it's bad in that deck because you actually do want to have an abundance of options. No, I think we Kang on 6. They actually give us initiative, so the Zola's somewhat safe. The issue is Arrow to the right. Infinite. Doom is beating Infinite. Zola is also beating Infinite. Doom is beating Arrow and Infinite, so we just take the Doom play. It's safe for her. They run.
Victory.
No, you don't see what goes into the hidden location with Kang. You do with Daredevil, but you don't with Kang. When it's on, like, if you, with Daredevil, you can even, like, click it afterwards, if you forget.
Opponent snapped.
No thanks.
Escaped.
You could play Armor maybe instead of Kang. Someone mentioned Armor. I think Armor's quite an interesting shout. Odin also could be good for your Doom. You do like some Zola Odin stuff as well, I think. It's possible, right? I'm actually quite liking the board state. I was thinking of storming the right. I'm not sure I still want to do that, but like, Jotunheim just looks good for us overall. Storming the right, a little bit dodgy. Do we ever take Electro instead? Electro's just not really offering us much here. Good location for us.
Wind, aid my hand.
I think we just take the Wong mid here, because I'm most likely going to be slamming Doom. I guess it's an issue. Washington though. Meh. I didn't have any good plays to make. I think I'm quite happy to concede this game. Just, I was supposed to storm mid probably. We'll see. We could go for Black Panther and then Zola perhaps. Yeah, this game is not looking good. I mean, mid is still very winnable, interestingly. Shang-Chi is the main concern, really.
Opponent snapped. Snap.
But they're surely going to have to fill up this middle lane. I guess they can play a 6-drop this turn and then leave this open for Shang. Yeah. I'm going to retreat on this one. Ooh, does Wong make a difference here? That could make a difference because suddenly I can Doom left, but it doesn't win me the right. I only get 10 stats to the right. There's nothing I can do, right? I'm gonna be right back, guys. Let's go to the loot.
Escaped.
Uh-oh. Guys, I've had an absolute stinker. I've had such a nightmare. I brought the bins in earlier, thinking they'd been emptied. Turns out, they weren't. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh no. He pooped well, it seems. I did go for a poop.
Oh, snap.
We'll just snap because they lose lockjaw. They should be a bit nervous. Nice.
Victory.
Have I got a bins license? I don't know. Is that a thing? Not personally. Do you think Dark Orc Sarah deck becomes tier 1? I doubt it. I mean, I do think that deck becomes a lot better when there's no Leech, though. But no, Shuri, you can't play this deck without Shuri, unfortunately, mate. Sorry. Sorry to be that guy, but yeah, I would strongly advise against playing this one without Shuri. I don't think we go for the Electro. It's probably just gonna give us more problems than anything. I mean, you could argue 1 in 4 games, it's really good. But yeah, we probably want to play Thor instead. Ooh. This can not die.
Breaking news.
Suddenly it just became a lot more interesting to go for it. Let's do it.
Snap.
We can go rescue Doom in the same lane. I mean, even if it doesn't die, it's still worth doing it. Now I actually have a big card to play. All I need to do is draw one of the 6 drop. Oh! It did die. Look at that. Gommel. That's OP. I think we still just play the rescue, to be honest. Shang-Chi. Games 1. Something for it? Yeah, sorry, so. It's the sad reality. You do need the Shuri. Oh, Shang-Chi's popping off, mate. I'm not going to bother with Kang here. I don't think we need it. We've got Shang off Triskelon. Soapy. And we're also moving Danger Room. Which might be a bad thing. They actually concede.
Victory.
Guys, today's stream is sponsored by Skillshare. You can get a month for free with my link. It's in the chat. !! Skillshare. I've actually been using it already. Oh, this guy's a stream sniper. He's on the list. He's on the list. I'm trying to do it to improve my Photoshop skills. Well, I've been using it to try and improve my Photoshop skills. So I watched like a course on like the basics of graphic design by 2 people that have like written a book on that, which is pretty cool. Where do we storm? Storming the right kind of feels over the top, so we have to storm the left. It's our only option, really.
Wind, aid my hand.
Well, graphic design is something that I'm not very good at. Oh god. So playing my Cloggers deck. It might be fine here, I think. I'm gonna skip. Uh-oh. I'm gonna snap, I meant. I think this was a boomer snap and didn't go through in time. Seems fine. I'm just gonna skip. Oh, but they play Killmonger. Maybe I should have just gone for the Nimrodders then. Nimrod and then Destroyer mid is probably just winning, right? I think I messed up, guys. Shuri? What? Huh? Well, Killmonger fucks us up. GG. We got wrecked. Shuri. Where did that come from? Are you mental? Yes. Help, I'm struggling in 75. Play Thanos. You're welcome. Savage Land seems bad for us then. It was bad in the last one. It's looking good for us. The main question is, do we go Wong or Shuri here? Wong better if we find Doom. Shuri better if we find Nimrod. Shuri seems a little bit safer, I would say. We could go for a turn skip and then Doom. It makes a decent amount of sense. Doom isn't winning us. They shouldn't play Shang-Chi, right? Or Arrow. So let's just go for the Panther Zola play. 16-point Panther, we get 32-point Panther in either lane. I don't expect my opponent to play Shang or Arrow in discard, so that's why I'm able to do this.
Victory.
That's a big problem with this card. You can't play Arrow and Shang. Like, those two cards are just keeping this Black Panther stuff in check. If it wasn't for those cards, Black Panther is a mad power play. No doubt. We don't have Arrow, so let's get Fist Tower away.
Wind, aid my hand.
If you guys don't have Kang, you can also play Psylocke and Zabu in this list, for sure. Cards being cheaper is very interesting. I get punished if I draw exactly Nimrod for not going for Shuri here. Except it might be against my own deck. We hit Doom. Do we want to go Shuri first, then Doom maybe? We know that we're drawing next turn Chavez, so we can make our plays. I think Shuri is just good still, right? It's 18 points. Black Panther's garbage right now? Not in this deck though, because you have it is overall, yeah, but like it just gives you with this deck you have some outs with it. With Wong. Okay, it's not my deck. I stand corrected. I have no idea what this deck is. Looks like we're fine though, to be honest. We can play 2 cards, mate. Oh lord. Probably shouldn't have played this here in case of Cosmo. Should have gone mid. For sure, I should have gone mid. Oh! Thank God. Null. So we're winning the right. Yeah, this just looks like a win. We don't need to worry about mid too much. We just go Doom and... We could go Chavez mid. Then we're not winning the left. We just go Chavez Doom, right? Just the most points by far. We could interestingly go Doom Zola, but then we miss out on the... This just wins. Easy, mate. And that's what Doom does, ladies and gents. It wins 8 cubes. Can I use Magneto instead of Doom? It's hard to replace Doom, as you can see. It is hard to replace Doom. The card is just popping off, mate. Doom is kind of the money card. Because your Nimrod just isn't consistently popping off. Because you need too many cards for it to work. Doom is like the card which often is played on 6, actually. More so than Nimrod on 5 and then something. Just because it's rare that you actually have all the cards you need to play the Nimrod out. You need Shuri, Nimrod, and then Destroyer or Zola, and sometimes Destroyer is not even that good. Is Wong Odin still in meta? No. You could play Odin in this deck though. Wong Odin, not so much. Odin with Electro though, yes. But not with Wong. But yeah, the meta should also change significantly in the coming days with a patch. Nimrod's very good into Shuri's lab. That's fine. We have the Destroyer. We can destroy the left. Nimrod mid. It does mean that Black Panther's not something I'm interested in anymore. I'm going to snap. We go Wong left, Nimrod mid, and Destroyer left, and then we kill the Nimrod twice. It's probably the best card to have drawn here that isn't Shuri. I really like Wong in this deck. It's a shame you can't play Wong and Shuri together without the Psylocke Zabu, but Wong has just proven its worth still. It's really good. Yeah, you can replace Kang. Definitely. Odin, Psylocke, Zabu, Armor perhaps.
Victory.
It's still not Ant-Man lane. Hand's really good and the Subterranean shows up. Do you have many options to control? Well, Storm, somewhat. But yeah, we're not worried about control. We're just worried about doing our own thing. Anime Storm is so thick. Jesus Christ. Guys, if you're watching on YouTube, please give the stream a like. Thank you. We get to 69 likes. That'll be epic. I love the number 69. It's a funny number. Haha. Not really sure what my opponent's deck is. They don't get the Ant-Man through. But they're going to play Shanna the She-Devil. Is it like this Drac Zoo thing? This... Could be. We have a decision on Panther or Nimroders. I think we have to go Nimrod because otherwise we just lose to Shang. I don't hate the sound of Doom. I reckon Doom might be enough. We'll see though. Am I still on the free one we all got? No. I think he means the chibi one. Chibi. I do have that one. Enchantress is just not good. The main control cards at the moment are Killmonger, but moreover Shang-Chi and Arrow. They're like the two best ones. Anime Storm not released? Oh, I know the one you mean. I think. This is a game we're probably conceding without Kang, but we just get to see what we're up against. I mean, we're beating Cosmo with Doom on a 50-50. I would wager they still go for the... They can't really go for Cosmo to the right. It doesn't make that much sense. They're not expecting the Doom, I would say. Cosmo to the right doesn't beat Zola left. Maybe it does. I guess it does. I feel like I'm getting stream sniped, to be honest. This feels like a stream snipe, guys. I'm gonna throw it out there. Cosmo right just makes no sense though. Like, surely they have a bigger play than Cosmo to the right if they're going to try and win the right lane. They lose to Destroyer left, I guess, as well. Like, the Cosmo left just seems fine. They could go, like, Cosmo right to try and beat Destroyer right. They have 25, but there's better ways of beating it, right? They stick the play, and we have the play to win. Let's go, man. Doom is so good. We're losing this game without Doom. So Doom, Kang. Kang just won us 8 cubes. Because we were losing 4 cubes otherwise, but we just won 4. It's an 8 cube difference on Kang. Insane. What a card, mate. I was going to walk right into that Cosmo for sure. I shouldn't have though, in fairness. So technically Kang didn't do anything, if I played correctly. But I wasn't going to play correctly because I suck. Mate, I think Kang is flipping. Alright, chat, press 1 if you think Kang is as good as I'm saying. Press 2 if you think Kang is meh. And press 3 if you think Kang is bad. So 1 is like what I think, which is he's insane. 2 is he's good but not as good as I'm saying. And 3 is he's meh. Or bad. So 1 is really good, 2 is okay, and 3 is bad. I'm going to press 1. 1. I think Kang is fucking busted, mate. OP! Very popping off, mate. I was thinking about doing some kind of wacky Shuri play. Rip. Doctor Doom's gonna win Copium. Shuri into Doom. 3 just for being edgy. Nice. Kang is way too good. 1. If Kang is so good, play it on Boss Sinister. Damn, I like your thinking. Do I like Korean girl? I like all kinds of girls. So sad. I want to see Shuri, Black Panther, Zola. I mean, with if we had Psylocke Zabu, we can do Wong, Shuri, Black Panther, Zola, and if you hire it's through the roof points. Where's Nimrod? He's hiding. It's fine. We didn't want to play Nimrod this game anyway. I mean, we would have played into Bar. If I could have, but my Shuri got done anyway. Got done dirty, bruv.
Snap.
Okay. You ask. You asked for it. How can I say no? Less in this deck because I'm playing Shavas as well. But that's how good Kang is that I still think Kang is worth it with Shavas and quite a few decks. Now he Cosmos bot. No! Also, we should not assume their gender. True. Come on, Kang. You're the man. If you can't do it, no one can. Retreat! Run away! Leave! Goodbye. Probably should have showed the right instead of mid. Chavez is OP. I don't put Chavez in every deck these days. I've gone off her a bit, but she's still OP. Very underrated. Kang and Chavez are the two most underrated cards in the game. Oh, this is a weird play. We obviously should have just Kang the right, because then we can't get Cosmoed. But where's the fun in that? Oh! Now, the concern is they have Cosmo, which if they're just dirty little stream snipers, they're just going to play the Cosmo left now, aren't they? It's quite obvious that that's what they're going to do. The dirty little stream sniper is going to play Cosmo left. Disgusting. Oh well. There's nothing we can do about it.
Oh, snap.
So, let me just find an image to cover my screen real quick. I'll just do this for the moment. Don't worry, guys. You'll be able to see what I'm doing as soon as my opponent. Spoiler alert! I'm making the obvious play. I just don't want them to know what I'm doing because they're definitely watching the stream right now.
Opponent snap.
They snap. Oh, it's the stream snipe! The most obvious stream snipe in history! My play makes no sense anyway, but whatever. Fucking piss off, you douchebag! No one likes you. You've got no fans. I just wanted to prove they're a stream sniper. You fucking wanker, mate. Get the fuck out of there, you little cock. Oh. Sorry. Apologies. Apologies. I apologize. To absolutely nobody! Cosmo Kang? I mean, maybe. It was a snipe though. They're trying to bait me into getting more cubes, but I guess if they Cosmo my Kang, they already do it. But that's also, if they Cosmo my Kang, you guys are also suggesting that they're good at the video game.
Oh, snap.
It's probably misguided of you.
Wind, aid my
That play just makes no sense. Like, why would you ever do that, right?
Opponent snap.
And they might have thought this was less obvious of a stream snipe if they don't Cosmo my Kang. Kang. I definitely wouldn't have thought it was a stream snipe. I would have just felt like a Wally and got baited a chat. So my play made no sense. I was also supposed to Cosmo right. What?
Cleared for takeoff.
Bit weird, mate. I'll apologize to absolutely nobody! That was my Conor McGregor impression, could you tell? It was pretty bad.
Kneel before Galactus.
You what, mate? We can't lose. Unlosable. We have the epic Doctor Doom plate for massive 10 points. That is litty committee, mate. Chavez loses to that, unfortunately. If I get flipping stream sniped again, this guy changes his play, I'm gonna be so mad. Be so flipping mad! I already snapped. They're gonna play Shang-Chi now. It would be kind of big brain. Because I only stay in it if I have exactly Destroyer. So now they should Shang-Chi. Uh-oh. Could have won this. I could have called this. I saw it coming, but I locked my play in too soon. I'm not even going to call them a stream snipe because this was just the logical play, actually. Nice Kang. Yeah, I mean, Kang should have won us the game there if I actually thought about it. I literally called it. I would never have played Destroyer, I would have always conceded. People are so dumb when it comes to Kang, it actually pisses me off. It's like, oh dude, your Kang lost you the game! No, it fucking didn't, you muppet. How did it? Oh. Sorry, for calling you a muppet. Actually, an effing muppet. That was particularly unnecessary. I mean, our opponent's either very good at the game or a stream sniper. It's more likely that we'll give them the benefit of the doubt, right? But, yeah. Let's just say you lose a lot more of those when you're streaming than when you're not. That's for sure. Probably got death then. Come on, give us some juicy big bad boy. Ooh, hello, son. Hello, son. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, get out of here.
Victory.
Bit of a dilemma. We could play Wong and then... I guess we just play Wong and skip. But then if we hit Shuri, we can still play the Shuri. So I guess we just concede, pros. The concede button does seem quite OP here. Oh, snap! We can't lose. Yeah, unfortunately we just don't quite have enough to the left with Doom Hit.
Escaped.
Extra energy is really cool because I can now go Wong Shuri. Just need to hit Nimrod or Panther. It's literally only Destroyer we can draw this turn, which would cuck us. Because I can still hit Kang and then have another attempt. Why? Why? I think we got him still.
Victory.
Bang. So I guess I'm just trying to sort something out so I make sure I don't leak anything. Alright, cool. The Nexus is just fine because we can storm it. But we could also do some Shuri Destroyer stuff. We go like Wong Shuri Destroyer. Then we have 60 odd points across the board. So if we hit Wong, we'll go for that. But if not, we'll probably just storm it this turn to be safe. Electro. The problem with Electro is Shang-Chi. This deck I don't think is going to be playing Shang-Chi. It just looks like a Patriot deck.
Wind, aid my hand.
So we could go Wong Shuri Doom. Should be winning. Might backfire if they play mid. I'd be very surprised if they don't play into the flooding lane though, right? Surely. Cool. Could still be losing. They lose the rock, which is probably not a bad thing. Do you smell what the rock is cooking? Let's get a card draw, I guess. I could see us going for the Panther. If we hit it. Nimrod is also an option.
I am Iron Man.
It's not a Patriot just yet. We do hit Nimrod, so we could go Nimrod Destroyer. Positioning is quite important here. So if I have Nimrod here, my Destroyer kills Nimrod, it goes left, right. I end up with a lot of points mid. I think it's better to have the Nimrod here. Because then my Destroyer, I get Nimrod left mid. And then Destroyer goes 2 to the right, which I think I need.
I am Iron Man.
I think I'm winning here. I'm not going to snap. I'm going to snap. So, if Nimrod was mid, we would end up with only 1 Nimrod to the right, but 2 mid. Whereas because we play Nimrod to the right, we end up with 2 to the right. I believe. Should be a win. Might even be a 3-0. Yeah, so if I played the Nimrod mid, I would have ended up with the 2 Nimrods mid instead, which I didn't need. So I would have tied right. I still would have won on the tiebreaker though. Yeah, I'm not really convinced by the Valk in that deck. Like playing a Iron Man and a Valk in the same lane and still not winning it is pretty horrific stuff. Our only line might be like Wong. We could go Shuri, Nimrod Destroyer. We could go Wong, Panther, Zola. Panther's not that good because of nowhere. Let's take the Shuri then. I don't really like this that much either because Nimrod is only going to 8. Series drop, is it tomorrow? I don't know. Good question.
All systems go.
Okay guys, today's stream is sponsored by Skillshare. I've just got a new account with a fresh trial. I have actually already been using this, but I was having troubles logging into my account for some reason. So I thought I would just show you what this looks like. So when you get your free trial, which you can get with my link, !Skillshare, get a free week. Hey Joseph, let's get your, that's my name. Let's get your creative journey on the right path. So leadership management, watercolors. I mean, honestly, leadership management is something I should be kind of interested in, you know, with like editing, but like Photoshop, definitely. This is like the big one and what I've been using. I'm not interested in creative writing or film and video, not so much. I mean, a little bit, but not really. Photography, I'm actually quite interested in too. Marketing, somewhat, but not really. Personal development, sure. Web development, kind of, but like Adobe After Effects, I'm not that interested in right now. Health and wellness, I'm also interested in, but not so much. Graphic design, this is what I'm really looking for. Social media, I feel like I'm already a bit of a, you know, expert. Food and cooking, I could definitely be interested in. Same with finance. But I would say, like, for me, the main things I'm looking at is Photoshop and graphic design. And I also would quite like to get good at photography in general. So they're going to personalize my homepage. These are my creative interests. This is the one I watched. Let me mute Marvel Snap. This is the one I watched. These two lovely ladies. You can see all my notes on it.
I'm Jennifer Cole Phillips.
So as you can see, it's 9 lessons,
of a graphic design
and they're like
MFA program at Maryland Institute College of Art.
they have a book.
This class
mate.
is drawn from courses that we teach at Micah.
Look,
and also
here's my
from our
notes.
book, Graphic Design: The New Basics.
Look, grids.
Published by
Grids
Micah
are good, guys.
Princeton
I wrote. Look all these notes I did
In
from
this
one
class,
Skillshare
you'll learn some
thing.
basic
It started
principles
here.
of graphic design,
It
including
started here.
symmetry, scale,
Graphic design,
framing,
and then I did
hierarchy,
1,
and grid.
2,
We will show you examples of graphic design
3, 4,
created by our
5,
students at
6,
Micah, and
7,
also work by leading
8,
professionals.
Then,
9.
we'll walk you through the process
9
of
pages of
creating
notes.
basic
It's
page
good.
layout. You
So big ups to Skillshare. You get a month free. For me, it's about trying to improve my thumbnails. There's also like ones that they have on Photoshop directly. We can go back and see what else got added to my homepage because of my interests. Logo design, why relationships matter. And you got some recommended learning paths. Original learning goals have handpicked sequential classes. Master Adobe Photoshop with advanced creative techniques. Cool. So something more. And then we've got an intro to DSLR photography. Get confident and go manual. Cool. And this is 4 hours long, these classes on these ones. So that's like planned out. Obviously, like I've got a degree in education. I say obviously. So for me, when I was checking this out, I was quite intrigued to see how they would like set the lessons out. And I approve. Like it is the pedagogy, whatever that word is. What does that mean? You might be wondering. Pedagogy. Define pedagogy. Pedagogy. The method and practice of teaching, especially as an academic subject or theoretical concept. Oh! Look at that word, guys. Are you impressed? The pedagogy is very good. Yeah, I've got a degree in... And what? It's never going to hit the rock, guys. Trust me. I saw the future. I should have played the rock. But I smelt what it... Oh! Get dominated, mate. They might try and lecture us here. Let's storm it. Not once in my life have I heard that word. I used it all the time when I was doing my teaching degree. It's like a teaching degree word, right? Pedagogy.
Wind, aid my hand.
Yeah, we can't Zola the Nimrodders, but we can destroy it. Very epic turn 4 from us here. I'm loving the look of our turn 5 as well. It's absolutely popping off, mate. I think we lost the video game. I've asked them to snap. Got a teaching degree in sociology, and pedagogy is a very common word too. Yeah, it's not that easy to say though, is it? Pedagogy. Oh! I'm just gonna save us some time and run. This is where they're gonna hit us with snap, snap, snap. My man explaining pedagogy. Because it's impossible to explain what words mean to people, right? That means that I invented the word. That is how it works. It's hell. Probably not going to be a stream tomorrow, guys, because like patch isn't going to be out, right? Are we expecting the patch tomorrow, guys? Yes. Tomorrow? In the evening? Is that what we're expecting? I have to decide if I go to football or not. I think I kind of need to cancel so that I can't play. RIP. Always go to football. I want to, but I need to, if the patch comes out at that exact time, I'm not so sure it's the best decision. Oh shit, I just realized that storming this... this maybe wasn't the best. It's fine, I have a turn to draw Nimrod or Panther. 2 turns. Now I only have 1. RIP. 50%. Fitty fitty. Wakanda for flipping ever, mate. And Shang-Chi's not really that much of a threat either because I can just do him. Bang. Washington. 8 stars. I want to play Shuri Wong, but I'm not sure how to do it. Can you show us something? I mean, in this deck, you're not playing them together. You can play Zabu and Psylocke, though, if you want to get the absolute juice. Or you can go Wong on 4, Shuri on 5, Doom on 6 as another line. But yeah, if you want these cards to pop off together, then Zabu and Psylocke can come into this deck. And they're both very good. They're just not that reliable, which is what I'm not playing.
Wakanda forever.
Unfortunately, I don't have initiative, so I can't go for the Zola bluff. But Wave is weird. They must have She-Hulk access. No. We just can't beat this, unfortunately. The Odin Wasp stuff is really fun. Yeah, I actually have a deck built for that. I can link you. I have deleted all my decks, but this one survived because it's one I want to check out. Oh, snap. We'll just retreat in case they bugged out too. We won't try and cheese them.
Escape.
I mean, obviously we're going to retreat anyway, but there's a chance that they might have completely cheesed them. I doubt it though. Yeah, this is the deck that I have saved that I'm going to play at some point. Because now Absorbing Man works with Odin. You're welcome. Alright guys, Skillshare again, sponsoring the stream. You get a month free. Let me know if you do use it, how you find it. It's pretty good. I like it. If you're interested in learning something new, you get a week for free and then you can cancel. That's an offer with the link that I have, exclamation mark Skillshare. You can also like specialize if you have teachers particularly from your region. If you want like an Egyptian teacher and you're from Egypt, maybe they'll have it. Just for you, transform your mindset and get goosebumps. Transform your mindset is very important. Look, different languages as well. Graphics, like this was super useful for me. Like it really was. Like you can get obviously other things on YouTube and stuff like that, but what I really loved about this is the way it was presented in, you know, the pedagogy behind it. They also like let you submit a project and you can earn a certificate where they're like, if the teachers will look at your work and see how you did. There's reviews. So this is best suited for beginner. Expectations met. Only 1% said not really, mate. But I thought it was excellent. It exceeded my expectations. Yeah.
They don't fit on the page. Cropping
and then if you like the teacher, you can follow the teacher and get more stuff from them as well.
And scale can bring life and excitement to a typographic layout.
Yeah. Thanks, Skillshare. Not money, just how often do I have to mention it? I think twice. Not that like I need to disclose that. Not that much. But yeah. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I'm gonna end the stream there. Probably no stream tomorrow because it's not much to do, right? So the stream will be back probably very early Wednesday morning, which is like the day after the patch, I believe. Unless we get the patch this evening, then there will be a stream tomorrow. So if the patch comes out tonight, there will be a stream tomorrow morning. If not, there won't be. Yeah. All right.